YouTube, I'm coming through with another video. This is a video request. I actually just got a comment on my channel on an older video of somebody asking if I could do a video on why narcissists always ask and demand for space. I don't want to lose my train of thought on this comment and video request, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one tonight, right off the bat. I had another video I was going to do this evening, but I'm going to do this one, and this is a good topic anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and dive into this. So the real reason why narcissists ask or demand for space is because the whole world revolves around them and their needs. So if it involves them going to do something with somebody else, if it's not going to benefit them, they're not going to do it. They're going to make up an excuse to ask for space. They're not going to go ahead and do this. Or an even better example, let's say you're living with the narcissist, you guys are in the same house, girlfriend and boyfriend, and let's say the boyfriend asks the girlfriend if she wants to do something, or can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can we do this together? The narcissist is going to say, no, I need my space. Get away from me. Things like this, just to avoid doing something that doesn't benefit them. Because like I said, the whole world revolves around them. They're only going to do something if it benefits them. Even though this person does so much for the narcissist. And you know what? I honestly don't blame people for not doing something for somebody else if this person never does nothing for you. I don't blame anybody. I'm like that. But if somebody does something for me, if somebody does a lot for me, I reciprocate this. I do a lot back. I am willing to go out of my way if they are willing to go out of my way for me. Why am I like this? Because I avoid people who use me for their benefit. I've got used so many times in my life. Now this is how I roll. I ain't letting nobody use me or walk all over me. So I will be this way towards people that are this same way towards me, if that makes sense. But if somebody does a lot for you and you still won't do anything back, and you might ask for space or something like this just to avoid doing things, but as soon as you want something, the tables turn, your attitude, your whole personality changes, and now you demand certain things from this person, right? That's toxic. That's a no-no. That's what narcissists do, and that's why they ask and demand for space. They're looking to get themselves out of doing anything that does not benefit or help them in some way. They're very selfish like this, especially towards people who help them. And let's not get this mistaken. I'm going to add this in one more time. If nobody's willing to do shit for you, it's not a big deal if you don't do nothing for them either. Because why do you want to get used? Why would you put yourself in positions where people are just going to use you and take everything you got, right? Don't let that happen. So I hope I don't forget this because I'm thinking about it right now in my head. I got something to add to this video as well. Whenever you have to ask the narcissist for something, whenever it involves, I'm losing my train of thought here. So, if you want to have a conversation with a narcissistic person and they're not willing to have a conversation with you Let's say there's somebody close in your life and you need to have a conversation with them, and they even know it, and they avoid the conversation. This is like another strong example of a narcissistic person. It's not benefiting them. You want to have a solid conversation with a lot of meaning, and they're not having it. They just avoid it. They say, "Oh, we'll just talk about this tomorrow." And when it comes to tomorrow, it's the exact same thing. They're gonna avoid this at all costs. They're gonna avoid what's real. They're gonna avoid the truth. You might need help from a specific person. You might need help from a specific person that is very willing to help you, but they don't want to do it, but they are so willing and able to help you out. It might not even be something that big. You need to have a conversation with them. And they always cut you off. They're not willing to listen to what you're trying to say. And let me put it like this. Let's say it's you and you have narc parents. You're trying to talk to them about your life and how things have to go, right? And they're not hearing you. They're not letting you talk. They're not letting you voice your own opinion. And they're basically trying to shut you down. They're trying to tell you what to do and how to do it. This is something else narcissists do. They even know you're right. They're going to shut that down and they're going to tell you what to do in their delusional, fucked up minds. It's what they do. And it's sad because that might be the only support that you have in your life, right? And you have nobody to talk to. Nobody. Because who you're trying to talk to is toxic as fuck. They're not listening. Now you pretty much got to do everything by yourself. They're going to ask for space. When you try and talk to them, no, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Right? It's what they do. It might not even be parents. It could be another situation in a relationship. You could be talking to your partner wanting to fix something in the relationship. There could be holes in the relationship. And they always put it off. Because they don't even want to fix what's wrong. Because they don't even see what's really wrong. Because they are fucked up and delusional. They're not willing to change. Your own parents, they're not willing to change. They're not going to change their thoughts. They're not capable of that. Your stupid, messed up partner is not capable of that. They're not capable of change. So they're going to always say things like this and beat around the bush. Because they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do the things that they know they have to do. And that's why they're narcissists. Because they're fucking weak. And they live a stupid ass life. Fuck every one of them, right? It's what they do. They're never going to fix shit. It's going to be their way. Their way is the wrong way. It's the right way in their eyes because they're too weak to do it the real right way. That's a narcissist for you right there. Right? I've seen so many of these motherfuckers in my lifetime. It's just sickening to this point. But it is what it is. And what you gotta do is just never deal with these people. Get away from these people. They have so much hate and jealousy inside them, it's not even funny. And I got every point made across in this video. I had a little moment where I had to think, because I didn't want to end this video and not say the things of how it really is. I want to make perfect sense of this video. I want to get every point across, and I just did that. So we're going to end this now. I'll be back tomorrow evening with another video, the video that I was going to do tonight. So until next time, I'm out.